Good evening, everyone. I just want to welcome you. I'm Linda Green from Florida. Tonight, we're going to carry on our lesson on third hand high, and we do have exceptions. There are exceptions to third hand high. And I want to reiterate, if you weren't here on Tuesday evening and you didn't watch the Zoom, that third hand plays the lowest of touching cards. The lowest of touching cards. In other words, we lead from the top and we receive third hand from the bottom. And that's what we're doing. But there are exceptions, and tonight we're going to discuss these exceptions. I'm going to load hand 3, which is one of the hands that I'd like to discuss. And we'll do the bidding together. It's standard 1 note trump. Pass by, west, and north will bid 3 note trump, knowing that we have a game. No stamen. No stamen. Anytime it goes 1 note trump, 3 note trump, you must always think majors, everybody. And it's standard to lead the 4 of hearts. 4th from the top down. Now, it's going to go small heart. You've got the 10 in your hand. You're never going to put up the queen. You expect the honors to be split. And this is where third hand does not always play high. And I want to discuss why. When my partner leads a low card, I promise an honor. If I have 4 hearts to the 10, I lead second highest. I do not want the suit back. So when my partner leads a very low card, I know my partner has the king. And if you put up the ace, you're going to give them the contract because their queen will become a trick. So leading the jack, keeping the ace over the queen, is as high as necessary. And you win the trick. Now, if we had to go into the rule of 11, I don't know how many of you learned the rule of 11, and we took 4 from 11 is 7. And you're sitting with the ace, the jack, and the 5. That's 3 higher. You see 3 higher in the dummy. That's 6. That means declarer's got 1 card higher than the 4. 1 card higher. That's the rule of 11. You subtract the number of cards that are visible to you from 11. You've got 3. Dummy's got 3, which is 6. That means there's 1 card higher. So now you play the ace to unblock. And now that hand goes down the drain. And now they can never make the hand. Now, if we did not do that, they're going to make this contract. They're going to make 4 spade tricks, 4 club tricks, and 2 diamonds. And a heart. And you'll never beat the contract. This is our only hope to beat the contract. So I'm going to go over again. We're going to be doing leads later on in the game. I do not lead a low card from 4 to a 10, 4 to a 9. When we were beginners, we were taught to lead the 4th highest. But I don't want to lead 4th highest if I do not have an honor. So I lead 2nd highest. So to tell partner, I don't like it. Low likes, high hates, everybody. Now this beats the contract. So third hand high is only if necessary, whatever you see in the dummy. And now we're going to beat the contract. Just take your 5 heart tricks. Doesn't matter what they do. They can never make the hand. Are there any questions on this hand, everyone? Any questions? None? And those are my 5 tricks.
If you were playing the hand, there's nothing you can do aside to make it if they did what you said in terms of, starting out, doing the tricks.
If they put up the ace on the first trick, they're always making the contract.
Okay.
And that's very important. So we play third hand high and it's always the lowest of touching cards. But here is a different situation. These are the extenuating circumstances, only as high as necessary. The queen is in the dummy. My partner promises an honor. I take my partner to have the king, and I'm going to put in the jack and hope we can run the suit. And that is what you have to do. So there's are little rules to be broken in this game. Okay? Any other question? I'm working on a little computer without a monitor. So just bear with me. There we go. Okay, we're on this hand. Hand number 6. Let's talk about the bidding. The dealer is East, and East is going to open 1 heart. Pass. Now, looking at the hand, and you have a fit with partner. You have 12 high card points and a doubleton. That's an opening hand opposite an opening hand. There is no rush. Do not bid 4 hearts. I want you to go slowly and just wait to hear the opener's rebid. I want you to bid 2 diamonds. We know we're going to game, but I always want to hear the opener's next bid. And my partner is going to now bid East 2 no trump. 2 no trump says I have 12 to 14 points. Pass, and now you bid 4 hearts. Listening to openers rebid is the most important thing in this bridge game. So the stronger I am as a responder, the slower I go. And we play in 4 hearts. And the lead will be the obvious. Yes, ask me a question.
What did the bid of 2 no trump say?
2 no trump says I've got 12 to 14 points.
Okay.
The cheapest no trump shows 12 to 14 because if you had 15, 17, you would have opened 2 no trump. And a jump to 3 no trump would show 18, 19.
Okay.
Okay.
If you had a singleton, would you still bid 2 no trump?
No, never. I would repeat my 6 card suit or another 4 card suit. I would never bid no trump with a singleton. Never.
Okay.
Never.
How about a Jacoby 2 no trump?
What's that?
How about a 2 no Jacoby 2 no trump?
Oh, if you play Jacoby, 2 no is perfect.
Jacoby 2 no trump after
If people
the
play it,
initial
I don't know if this group does play Jacoby 2 no. Jacoby 2 no is the perfect bid. 1 heart 2 no trump. It asks for 4 things. It asks for a singleton, a void, a second 5 card suit with 2 top honors, or what your point count is. So if you play Jacoby, you would just put 4 hearts to say I'm in the minimum range, 12, 13 points. Okay? Does that answer Jacoby?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. You leave the 10, top of a sequence. You play low. Second hand will play low because you're looking at the king. And now you are sitting over the queen with the ace and the jack. Third hand does not play high. Third hand will give declarer the queen and the king. So third hand sits over the queen with the ace jack. Plays the 7. And you win the king.
Can you go
Now
over,
looking at
can you go over first why you lead the 10 of spades and then repeat again why you don't play the ace or the jack?
the 10 of spades is top of a sequence, showing the 9 and the 8.
Okay.
It's a major. The other major is usually a good idea to lead. If they're in one major, I like to usually lead the other. I have 2 unbid suits. They put diamonds and hearts. I cannot lead aces from spaces. I cannot lead the ace of clubs without the king. So I have no alternative but to lead the 10 of spades. You can't lead unsupported aces. Never. So on this bidding, I would leave the 10 of spades. Now the partner cannot put up the ace or the jack. The jack and the 10 are the same value. You want to sit over that queen so you can make 2 tricks. That is very important. You don't want to give them the queen and the king if you play third hand high. Third hand is only high as necessary. And you must keep the ace jack over the queen. Now, declarer has to look and count her losers. In the heart suit, we're losing the ace. That's 1. In the spades, we have 2 losers now. In the diamonds, we have none. In the clubs, we have 1 loser. But it doesn't help us, the extra club, because they made the lead of the spade. So therefore, we have to just hope we can try our best that the ace of hearts or the ace of clubs is not in the south hand. We have to play from our hand to the dummy. You can play the 10, and they'll play low, and they'll play low, and they'll play low. Then you're going to play another heart. And they take the ace. And they all break. Your partner dropped the 7. You led the 10, showing the 9, and most probably the 8. You now come back, another spade, a 9 of spades. They play low. You take the jack, because you're sitting over the queen. You're not going to give them 2 tricks. You're now going to play the ace. And now you're going to beat the contract. At the moment, you've got 2 spade tricks and the ace of hearts. What is the weak suit on the table? Clubs. So you're going to come back, not the 2 to show an honor, but come back your second highest. And now you beat the contract. And now the contract goes down. So we learned tonight only as high as necessary, everybody. Only as high as necessary. No questions?
Yeah, I have a hypothetical. What if you didn't have the 10 of spades, you had the 9, 8, and 7 of spades?
I'd leave
And
the
you
9.
And then would you play the jack of spades or still the 7?
The 10 is missing.
Right. So
So
would
now
you
I'd
play?
have to play the jack.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
All
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Can you?
Okay.
Can you repeat how many points the 2 no trump is so I can write it down? And then the 1 no trump, if they had bid that.
You mean the rebids?
Right, the rebid. I'm sorry, yeah.
Okay. All right. So when we open a suit and we rebid 1 no trump or the cheapest no trump, it's 12 to 14.
Okay.
When we jump to 2 no trump, it's 18, 19,
18.
because we would open 1 no trump with 15, 17.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you very much.
So that is your foundation for bridge. Mini, midi, maxi. I'll make
Yes.
it much easier for everyone, as long as we just remember our parameters of those mini, midi, maxi.
Okay.
Let's get on to the next board, hand number 8. The dealer is West. 2 no trump, 2021. Pass by North. 3 club Stamen. Pass by South. 3 diamonds. I do not have a 4-card major partner. Pass. And now you're going to bid 3 no trump. Now looking at a lead, I like to lead from a 5-card suit, not from a 4-card suit. So I'm going to lead the 5 of diamonds. and it goes low diamond. And now this is the absolute opposite of what you learnt in bridge. Third hand high never occurs when you have ace, queen, and another. And I'm going to explain why you only play the queen and not the ace. If you play the ace, I'll play it the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to play it the wrong way. And then I come back the queen. Declarer can hold up the king and take the king on the third trick. Okay. Now, who's got the long diamonds? Who
Partner.
has the long diamonds?
North.
Exactly. So let's have a look now. They're never going to get in. Okay. So
Okay.
what are we going to do? You're going to have to keep parity with declarer. Are you going to throw away a spade? No, I don't think so. You've got to be very careful that you never let them in. So I'm going to undo that one. So holding up is very easy. Once you hold up, you know you're never letting that hand in. Never. What are they going to throw away? A club? Because they want to try the hearts. If the hearts break. They've got 4 hearts, 4 spades. You never know if there's a queen doubleton spade. We don't know what's going to happen. But now it's very important which way they play the clubs. Well, if the hand that leads got the long diamonds, they are never going to let you in. So they're going to play the jack of clubs. Okay? And I don't think you're going to cover. There's a doubleton on the table. And they're very happy to let you in because you've got no more. Okay? So they'll play another club. Maybe they would have thrown a spade away. I think we were better off to throw a spade away. We could have finessed the club again, but it wouldn't work because they've got the 9. There you go. So we've got 2 club tricks. 1 diamond's 3. The king of clubs is 4. 2 spades are 6 and 3 hearts are 9. Let's go back together. We're making 9 tricks. We don't have to worry about anything now. If the hearts break, we'll make more. At the moment, we have the following. So we've got the 3 tricks now looking at us. We have 3 hearts are 6, 2 spades are 8, and a club is 9. And if the hearts break, we'll make more. But you have to keep parity with dummy, which makes it very hard. So let's say you play the small card to the high card from the short side, because that's how we were taught. Okay? And you play the king of clubs and hope they break, and they don't break. Okay, so whatever they discard, you discard. They're going to throw a spade away because their spades aren't good, so you throw a spade away. Whatever they throw, you throw. Now you play the ace of hearts, and they're going to get the bad news. They're not going to break when they play the 3rd heart. And now it's very easy. They're going to make the hand. If they throw the spade away, they'll put up the king. And they're going to take their 2 spades and they make 9 tricks. Now we are going to go back to the correct play, everybody, because this is very important that you people must remember. 3rd hand high, agreed, the lowest of touching. But tonight we are giving you exceptions to the rule. And this is one of the most important exceptions in bridge. Anytime you hold an ace, queen, and another, it's got to be 3 cards. We never put up the ace 3rd in hand. And I'm going to show you why. Right. If you don't put up the ace and you put up the queen, all right, what happens is the declarer has to take the king. They don't know where the ace is. They are forced to take the king. They've got no choice. If they don't take it, they may lose it. So this way, you keep your communication open between you and your partner. If you should get in, okay, and they're now going to look at the hand together, they're not sure which way to take the club finesse. They have no idea because the ace of diamonds is still missing. So whichever way it goes, maybe there's a queen doubleton spade. We don't know who's got it. But now you've always got an entry to get back to your partner. So however the declarer plays, whether he runs the hearts, whether he runs the spades, you've always got an ace to get back to your partner, whatever they do. If they play the jack, they'll cover with the queen. It all depends how they play it. Then they'll play another club. Now they'll play the king, and they get the bad news that it doesn't break, and they've got to keep 4 hearts. And they've got the queen, 10, 9 of spades over the jack. So they should throw a spade away. There you go. As long as they keep 4 hearts, keep parity with them. Now, whatever happens, they're never going to make the hand. Because when you get in, you can now get back to your partner with the ace of diamonds when you get in, and now you can run the diamond suit. So this is a rule. This is not a guideline. Ace, queen, and 1, never put up the ace. Make declarer take the king. And that way they keep the communication open between you and your partner. Are there any questions on this hand?
Is that in no trump or both no trump and
Only in no trump.
Only
Only
in-
in no trump. Only
Okay.
in no trump. Ace, queen, and 1. If you take the ace and come back the queen, you have a doubleton. If you win the ace and come back the queen, you have a doubleton. So only in no trump. With 3 to the ace, queen, you play the queen and it keeps the communication open so you can run the suit. Otherwise, partner will never, ever get those diamonds again. It's a rule. It's not a guideline. It's a rule. Third hand does not go high in this circumstances. Any other questions? Very different to Tuesday night's lesson, because these are the exceptions. Are there any other hands you'd like to talk about?
How about hand number 9? Just go over bidding.
Sure. I'll go over it with pleasure.
Thank you.
Hand number 9. Okay, North is going to open a club, 13 points. And East is going to overcall 1 heart. You must not double when you have a 5-card major and 12 to 17 points. I want you to get your 5-card major in now. Anytime you make a takeout double and then bid, you've got strong hand, 18 or more. So don't ever make a takeout double just because you have a singleton club. Okay, now, looking at the hand, South has to make what's called a negative double. You cannot bury that 4-card spade suit. So we make what's called a negative double. Pass by West. You're not going to support with 2 points and the worst shape in the world. And now you would have to bid 1 no trump. 1 no trump is a point count. It says partner, I have 12 to 14 points. This hand, not vulnerable, East. I don't think they would bid. I don't think they would bid East. They'd have to bid 2 diamonds. And that's getting pretty dangerous. So maybe they should pass. And now this hand's got to make another bid. I think this hand should bid 3 clubs. Invitational. 11, 12 points and 5 clubs. It's not forcing. All jumps in old suits are not forcing. They are always invitational. All jumps in old suits are not forcing. And on this hand, I would pass.
What does double mean again?
Say that to me.
What did the double mean?
Negative double. Have you learned negative doubles? That if
Yes,
they
but I
one
thought it
major,
meant you had
show
the,
the other major.
oh, just the other major.
Because if you bid one spade, you guarantee 5 spades.
Yeah, I thought you had to have the diamonds too.
No, you promise the other major, but not necessarily the minor. Negative doubles don't always promise both suits, but they guarantee the major, not necessarily the minor.
Thank
And
you.
if you don't have the minor, you usually have tolerance for partner's first suit. So this hand, I think we should play in 3 clubs on this particular hand. That's where we should play. Partner guarantees a 5-card suit, invitational values. Is this bidding help you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Nope.
What is the board that the opposite, we were north and south, had 24 points, and of course she opened 2 clubs. What board? I can't remember what board that is.
I'll have a look. I'll tell you now. I've got the list here with me. Oh, yes, it's board 10. Let's talk about board 10. All right. I'll show it to you. It's 24 points. Okay. Board 10. I'll put it up and we'll talk about the bidding, if that will help. The dealer east passes. Pass. You've got 24 points in a 5-card suit. This is a hand I'd open 2 clubs. Pass. By north. 2 diamonds waiting. Goody, goody, goody. Tell me more. Pass. And on this hand, I would bid 3 no trump. You have 24 in a 5-card suit. I bid 3 no trump.
Yeah, she did that.
And now the other hand must never leave 3 no trump. They must get to 4 hearts. They must bid 4 diamonds, transfer to hearts. 4 diamonds is a transfer to hearts. When you've got no points in the hand and a 6-card heart suit, you must always play in that 6-card heart suit, because that is definitely the suit that will bring in tricks. Otherwise, dummy could be dead. You must never leave no trump with a 6-card or a suit at this level. You must bid 4 hearts. That's a transfer. 4 diamonds is to hearts and 4 hearts is for spades. And that's what I would be in. 4 hearts.
On 3 no trump. So they played it in 3 no trump.
I would never leave 3 no trump when I've got a 6-card heart suit and my partner rates to have 2. That's called a golden fit. I would definitely play in hearts. My partner doesn't have to have 3 hearts, but that heart can bring in lots of tricks. So I would never play in no trump. And how did it go in no trump?
Well, I made the wrong lead. I didn't know. I led the 9 of spades, and I should have led the king of spades,
You
because
leave
then,
the queen. You leave the queen. It looks for the jack.
yeah, okay, but then the ace would have taken it, and then we could have run our spades and
Yeah,
set
but
them.
you got blocked. You got blocked.
Yeah, but I had the ace of hearts,
Yeah,
so
but your spades are blocked. Your partner's got 5 and couldn't make the 5th spade. Because you led the 9. So they put up the jack.
right, but
And now
what?
you got blocked.
But if I had led the king of spades, it would have been the ace probably from the west would have taken it.
Right.
And then that would have made way for all of our spades
Right.
after I got in with the ace of hearts or whatever.
Right. But you got it. But then you haven't got 9 tricks.
No, I'm talking about setting them.
Oh, yes. Okay. Barbara asking a question. It's a good 5-card suit. I would treat it as 25 to 27. I wouldn't bid 2 no trump 22 to 24 with a good 5-card suit to an ace king queen. I would bid 3 no trump and treat it as 25-27. It's a good suit.
For the opening bid you're talking about, right?
No, about the rebid. 2 clubs,
Oh,
2
the rebid.
diamonds, I bid 3 no trump. I don't bid 2 no trump. Because of the 5 diamond suit. I treat that hand as 25 points.
Barbara, you're muted. We can't hear you, Barbara.
I was muted. I apologize.
Okay.
I began by saying we were taught that you limited your hand to 22 to 24 when you bid 2 no. Am I understanding that what you're saying is that because the opener has a 5-card suit, she knows that you're going to play in a suit, and so then she just counts distribution and goes to 3 no to get the other?
It's not a matter of knowing I'm playing in a suit. I'm playing in no trump. But that 5-card suit is a very good suit with 3 top honors. And that's why I would treat that as 25.
Okay,
if
so you would just
4-card diamond suit, I would bid 2 no trump.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
24, but with such a good suit, I would upgrade it to 25.
Okay,
But
thank
even
you.
if partner bid 2 no trump, the other hand is going to transfer. And now they're going to transfer to, they're going to bid 3 diamonds. And now the other hand's going to bid 3 hearts. And now I'm not sure if you're going to get to game.
Oh, I see.
You might
Okay.
not get to game now because you don't know whether partner's got 3 hearts or 2 hearts or 22 or 24, and you've got a really bad hand.
Okay, I got it.
You've got to make the decision if you want to go to game with your 2 doubletons and just take the bull by the horns and say, okay, I'm going to take a flyer and bid 4 hearts.
Okay.
But bidding 25, you have no problem. You get straight into game by bidding 4 diamonds.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Any other questions?
On board 12, I'm wondering about whether you do 3rd hand high on the opening lead that we had.
Okay, I'll play it. I'll put it up for you. Okay, they're going to open a heart. It's going to go pass. And this hand's going to be 2 hearts. And they're going to pass. I think you're going to be playing in 2 hearts. Where's 3rd hand high? On which hand?
So spades, I led the 6 of spades.
Well, they're not going to, they know you're not leading away from an ace in the suit contract. So they're never going to put up the queen. They're going to lead the 6, you're going to put up the 10 and try and do a risk discovery of the jack.
Right.
And now you're forced to check the ace. What else can you do? And now I don't want to touch the diamond suit. I will never touch the diamond suit when I have queen 10 over the jack. That's a very dangerous situation. So over here, you're either going to play the 4 of spades back, or you're going to play back a heart, ace and another heart. So that is your decision, what you want to do. It doesn't really matter. But I would never touch the diamond suit, never. They're going to play trumps. The second hand will play low because you don't know what they're holding. And what they put up doesn't matter because they declare. Now they've got to draw out that ace of hearts. But they've got the 10 of spades as a loser. So before they play the ace of hearts, they've got to take care of that loser. Also, they've got the singleton queen of clubs. So if they play the 7 of hearts, 7 of spades, 9 of spades, keep the king, and ruff a spade. Okay, now they're going to play a low club. And now this is where you have a problem. Do you put up the ace or do you play second hand low? You want to keep the ace jack over the king, right? And this is where you may have a problem. They may make their singleton queen of clubs. You have to decide, do I put up the ace or do I keep my ace jack over the king? That is entirely up to you. I would never put the queen of clubs on the table. Now they will take the ace. But when I have a singleton queen, I want you all to learn to play towards your honors, everybody. And the ace is missing. I mean, there are many ways to play this hand. I could have played the club earlier and thrown away a diamond on the king of clubs. There's so many ways to play it. So now, what are they going to do now? They're stuck. They're stuck. They're not going to play the club. And you're not going to put up the king. The jack's on the table. So everything depends on how you decide to play the hand. I love to play towards my honors, singletons. Playing towards a singleton, you might burgle that contract and burgle it and not give it to them. That's entirely up to you. So they're going to come back the 10 of clubs and help their partner. And they'll trumpet. They've still got a diamond loser, or they come back a spade to stop them having a diamond loser. A heart, they shack a heart. That would be a much better defense. So they can't ruff their diamonds. I would rather do that. If I was sitting there, I would play the 9 of hearts. That's what I would play. So they can't trump a diamond. And just wait and see what happens. That's a much better defense. Once they pitched it, play the 9 of hearts, and then they can't ruff a diamond, and then they'll lose another diamond. But you're only in 2 hearts, so it doesn't matter. Okay? Now they're going to lose a diamond trick. They're going to draw the last trump, and they're going to lose a diamond. And now you've got to know what to keep. So when they play another heart, your partner must throw the 10 of clubs away to help you. So you know what you've got to keep and what you've got to throw away. Now your partner knows that they've got no more clubs. And that's how you will know what to hold on to. Your partner must help you. Are there any questions?
No,
No? Okay.
thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing the screen and I will stop the recording. I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a good time.
We did thank you very much.
Yes.
Lynn, I can't, oh, okay, I've got it now. I have problems with.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
You want me to stop it, Linda?
Yeah.